I've really been looking forward to this one. I've heard lots about the pizza oven, but I've never seen it in action.
We've been using this all year. It's absolutely fantastic. The most important thing is when you're using the long-lasting briquettes from Weber, make sure you build the back up, and so you get maximum heat at the bottom, and you get this flow of heat coming over the top. And I'll show you in a minute why that's important with this pizza thing.
Is it easy to put it on?
Oh yeah, but obviously wear the gloves because the actual barbecue itself is very hot, and that's as simple as that. So use the handle, lift it up, and you'll see the vents at the back, and that's pushing the air over the top of the pizza, and then you've got the hot stone at the bottom, which is every 4 minutes you'll be producing a pizza.
Wow.
Great for every occasion. Kids love it, especially with the parties.
Brilliant. Right, we better make some pizza then.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so it's the end of the day. We've had a brilliant day today, haven't we?
Brilliant.
Incredible. So the pizza oven's ready, smoking hot, so time to make a pizza. Now, first thing I did, I went onto Weber's website. It's brilliant, www.weberbbq.co.uk. Went onto the recipe section and got the recipe for pizza dough. Couldn't be simpler.
Yep.
So this one I made, it's been proven for an hour, so I'll just get that out now. There we go.
Look at that.
And you'll get 5 pizzas out of this. So what I'll do is get that like that, and I'll chop about that for us, and we'll put that back in there for the next ones. A little bit of flour on here.
That's really important, the flour, isn't it?
Yeah, just make sure that you've got a nice dry chopping board here. And what I'm going to do is just roll this into a little ball with that lovely knife and tuck any little creases underneath like that. The website's brilliant. It tells you the recipe, exactly how to do it. A little bit more flour, I think. Don't spare the horses. Okay. A little bit of flour on there. Okay, and all we need to do, roll it, turn it, roll it, turn it, a little bit of flour if you need it. Now this is the bit where the kids can get involved, isn't it?
And it's good fun with the children, they love it. I mean, we've done many demonstrations here this year and it's been absolutely brilliant. The children love it.
And this is so easy to do. There we go. So we'll just get a decent size, and we've got some toppings here. Now, it's nearly Halloween actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we thought we'd get a pumpkin out, and you and I are both big fans of meat, aren't we?
Yeah.
But I thought what we might do is we'll do a nice vegetarian pizza here. So I've got some pretty simple ingredients, a little bit more flour, as and when you need it. Just turn that around. You notice I've never turned this over. Just keep it the same way, because we don't want to overwork this. But as you roll forward, all you need to do is just turn it. Now, I'm not bothered. I'm not looking for a perfect circle. I just want the taste. And we'll get this quite thin. That's what we really need, is that we need that really thin base. I think we're not far off there, are we?
I think that's...
That'll do us, won't it?
Yeah.
Oh, one more turn, I think. One more turn. There we go. And then what we'll do is we'll make the tomato sauce. And again, this couldn't be simpler. There we go. Okay, we'll put that there. So, tomato sauce. All I've got here, tin of chopped tomatoes. And again, this is on the website. Tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil. We'll do a teaspoon of sugar. Now, this is unrefined caster sugar. Billington's, really lovely flavour. Teaspoon of oregano,
Yep.
or oregano if you're American. We'll get that in there. And then salt and pepper.
Yep.
We'll mix that in, and that's it. So, bit of pepper, twist of salt, and give that a little mix. I mean, this really couldn't be simpler, could it?
And this is the best part for the children, because they love this.
Yeah.
You know, they can put all their own bits and pieces on there and just have a bit of fun with it.
I mean, obviously, we supervise them around the
of course, yeah.
around the pizza oven, but this is the bit they can really get going. Give that a really good mix in. There we go. Spoon. Now, what we do, we'll put some of the sauce on in the middle, and we'll spread that out. Now, what we do is we leave a little gap around the outside. Just spread that on. Now, we leave the gap so that that forms that lovely pizza crust. A little bit more on there. There we go. It's all pretty simple so far, pretty straightforward. Liking the look of that. A few toppings, some olives. Got some green olives. You get some black ones on there as well if you want.
Just gives that little tang, doesn't it? It's a lovely flavour.
Absolutely. Of course, you can go anywhere with this, can't you?
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, my favourite pizza, you just can't beat a good pepperoni as far as I'm concerned. But I do like a veggie now and again, and I've got something quite special here in a second. So we've got that as well. Now, next thing, I've got some pumpkin here, and I've just kind of cut it into sections. If you take one of these peelers, and all I've done, just take a couple of ribbons off like this. Now, here's the real kicker for this one. A little bit of maple syrup in there, not too much.
That sweetness.
And just get a little sweetness on that pumpkin like that. And what we'll do, we'll just put a couple of ribbons of this on. And so what will happen is, because that pizza oven is going to be so hot, we should just at least, we'll just caramelise that maple syrup on there and give you like a little sweet hit here and there. I think often one of the things people go, or one of the places people go wrong with pizza, they put too much on, don't they?
Yeah, but, you know, we just have fun with it, and that's the whole point about pizzas.
So that looks good like that. Last thing.
Oh, you can't not, can you?
Fresh mozzarella.
Yeah. Sprinkle it on.
And let's just put some of that on there. I mean, I'm hungry already, aren't you?
Yeah.
What a great way to end the night.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
A fantastic day of barbecuing in all sorts of different things. And hopefully everybody's going to like what we've been doing. And this will be a great way to finish off. So what we're going to look for is, we want a crispy base, don't we?
Yep.
Nice crispy base. And let's get this mozzarella bubbling away on top. There we go. Okay, so my hands dry. Now, next bit. Pizza paddle. Plenty of flour on it.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah, so get that on there.
I'm glad you do that direction.
Okay, so here we go. Straight in and straight in.
Oh, nearly, Andrew, nearly.
Nearly got it all the way. And just give that a little... There we go, we're on.
Well done, well done.
How lovely does that look already?
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so...
the point I was making about this, look at the flames coming underneath. You know, absolutely.
You can really feel that
Just as I
heat
said.
piling out the top there, can't you?
That's about 450. That is really, really hot.
Now, I've noticed there's some big gaps there. Shall we chuck a couple of wood chips on?
It's a sort of Italian style, so...
Let's get a little bit more smoke on there.
Yeah, let's just throw
Chuck
that in there.
Ready? And then here we go. Look at that.
Almost perfect there, Andrew.
Now, what we're going to do here is we're looking for 3 to 4 minutes.
Yeah, I would say 4 minutes is the average time. When we're doing these big demonstrations here, and the children, every 4 minutes we're pulling these pizzas out.
But halfway through, very important, we need to rotate the pizza 180
definitely.
degrees, don't we?
Always.
And that, I'm guessing then that's because that heat is really, really coming out the back of that.
So, and that's the important thing, of making sure that those coals are at the back, as I said. But the most important thing with this, when you're at this stage, it's very, very hot. Keep the children well away from this point, because it's very, very hot.
This part for the children,
absolutely fine.
No problem. But obviously well supervised over here. So all we need to do, I mean, what's that been, about 30 seconds, you think?
We haven't even had a beer today.
Do you know what? We do need a drink, don't we?
Yeah.
Do you know what? We're going to go away for about a minute and get a drink, and we'll see you in another minute.
Yeah.
So it's been a minute. There we go.
Oh, yeah, definitely turn that, Andrew.
Let's turn that round.
What's that been? Minute and a half?
That is so hot, isn't it?
Yeah, it's incredible.
Amazing. So now we'll just leave that for another minute or two, and cheers.
Brilliant.
What a great day's barbecue. Okay, so it's been another minute and a half, so we're pretty much good to go.
Oh yeah, it's definitely got to be ready.
I'm going to dress a bit of rocket with a bit of extra virgin olive oil while you get the pizza out.
Oh, look at that. Perfect. Andrew, not only was that a perfect scoop, but look at that.
Look at that, and we'll just get a little bit of rocket on there. And how nice does that look? A little bit of colour on there as well. Now, not too much olive oil on there, just a little bit. Look at that. That's what we want.
That's why it's important to have the heat. You've got to have that heat. It's taken less than 4 minutes, but look at that. Now,
tell you, wow.
Have you seen these pizza cutters from Weber?
Yeah.
Great little products. So.
Oh, hear that crisp?
Yeah, and that's what you want. And it's great. I know. Look at the cameramen. They're dying to get at this pizza, but.
Now you can tell someone that doesn't do food normally. Didn't cut it at the right angle.
I'm not interested in that. Look, it doesn't matter. Look
right,
at
that looks absolutely. Oh, look at that.
Now at this point, if the camera goes dead, you know he's coming over it.
And look, you can. I don't know if you can see there. Just look at the bottom of that base. How good does that look? Right, come on, Russell, you've got to dig in there and get one as well. Oh my word, it doesn't get any better than that, really.
Absolutely brilliant, and that's why that product was designed by Weber. Andrew, once again, it has been an absolutely fantastic day. We suffered the weather a little bit, but it's been good. See you next time.